What is the best Bedwars mode? Personally, I'd say Force. Today we are going to find out if that is true or not. There are a few things that you should know before we start. I'm only talking about core modes, so no 4v4 and dream modes. We are going to rank all the modes on a few criteria. How many finals can you get? How long games usually take? Bedwars experience? How hard is it to win? And the amount of bets you can break. With over 500 stars under my belt, and having close to 20,000 final kills, I think I have a good understanding of all the different modes and how they compare to each other. Even though my favorite mode is Force, I'm going to be unbiased till after the conclusion. I hope that after we have done this, there will be a clear winner, but to my knowledge, it is going to be close between two modes. I'm not going to say which, but if you've played Bedwars for a while, you can probably guess which modes I'm talking about. Let's not waste any more time and start with solo. One game of solo can give you 7 bets and 7 finals. In my experience, solo games take around 5 to 10 minutes. I know I'm not the average player, but we are going to use that time. Personally, I think that solo is the hardest mode of all of them. Winning in solo will grant you 100 XP, plus the playtime XP, and the XP from the party trick if you know how to do that. If you don't know how to do that, click the video in the top right corner. Now let's move on to doubles. In many ways this is almost the same as solo, but there are a few differences that should be noted. Instead of 7 finals, you can now get 14 finals. And since you play with another person, I believe it's a bit easier than solo. One more thing that should be noted, doubles games usually take a bit less time compared to solo games. Besides that, you can get the same amount of bets and you get the same amount of XP when you win. Threes is the least popular mode of the 4. Even though it's the least popular, it doesn't automatically mean that it's bad. Compared to the other two modes, this one is quite different. First of all, there are now 4 teams instead of 8. With some quick maths, you will know that this means that you can only get 9 finals and 3 bets. On the plus side, games take a lot less time, like 3 to 6 minutes, so you can pretty much do 2 games of threes in the time you do 1 game of solo. The winning bonus in threes is 50 Bedwars experience and not 100. And finally, the last and best mode, Force. Force is like threes but a bit harder with more finals. You can still only get 3 bets, but you can now get 12 finals instead of 9. Games usually take a bit longer since you now have to defeat 4 players instead of 3. It's pretty neglectable, but I just wanted to mention that. Besides that, it's the same as threes. We have now talked about the 4 different modes. At this point I can do 2 things. I can either rank them 1 to 4, or I can give them all a separate rank which they are the best in. Thinking about it, I decided to go with the latter one. I'll explain along the way. Here we go. Solo is the best mode for getting continuous Bedwars experience. These games usually take quite some time, generating a lot of XP. And if you play with the tournament perk and the party trick, you will get 15% more Bedwars experience. You have to win a lot for this to be true, let that be clear. Doubles is the best mode for getting finals. It's pretty self-explanatory, but doubles gives you the option to get 14 finals per game, if you have a bad teammate of course. So if you are looking to get your FKDR up, play doubles. Threes is the best for getting wins. You only have to defeat 3 players to eliminate a team and games are fast. Meaning if you're looking to grind some wins to get the win-loss ratio up, threes is your guy. And finally, Force. I already said it, but this will confirm it. This is the best mode. Force is a mix of doubles and threes. You can get a decent amount of finals and still win games significantly faster than in doubles. This means if you are quick with joining new games, you can benefit from both a better win-loss ratio and a higher FKDR. With this knowledge, you can make your own top 4. For me, it would be threes, solo, doubles and Force. If you are a player that is more focused on wins, threes may be your number 1. With that, let me know what your favorite mode is and why. You already know mine. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Till the next one.